Before I get started today's video, please be sure to check out that car marshal link. Click that link in my description down below. It helps me a lot. Not only that, it would really be great if you guys, check out the prices. Because if you guys check out the prices, the longer you stay on the site, the more money I make. So if you guys want to support me that way, click the link, search up your zip code, look at some prices. You never know, you might find something you like. Check it out if you're looking for a new or used car.
Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi my wonderful sweet babies, it's Destined Choice and welcome to my second channel. Now for today's video I really want to talk about the whole situation with Jackie Aina. I'm not even going to fucking talk in circles, I'm going to dive right into it because I'm not your favorite commentators who take forever to get to the fucking point. We're just going to get right to the point. So long story short, I'm going to be enjoying my mango and I'm going to be talking about this. Now if you guys didn't know, basically Dencia, the famous pop singer, decided to drag Jackie Aina and she made a lot of serious allegations for Jackie Aina. Not only did she drag Jackie Aina, but she also dragged Jackie Aina's husband for being broke, and she also dragged Jackie Aina for using skin bleaching cream. Now, here's what happened for those guys who didn't know. Dencia is a famous pop singer. If you guys don't know who she is, here's a quick breakdown. Dencia is a famous pop singer, and she's a fashion designer. She's a very highly intelligent woman. She actually went to FIDM, which is a great, massive fashion school in Los Angeles. Also a really, really big pop singer in Africa. She's a Cameroonian Nigerian descent, and she's really big in Africa. She's made a lot of popular songs there. She's basically made a name for herself. Not only that, she's also a philanthropist. She's done a lot for her country. She also has a skin lightening cream, which, keep that in mind, Dencia has a skin lightening cream company, which she frequently denies the skin lightening cream, but she often likes to say that it's for women who want to get rid of dark spots.
After a massive difference, what is wrong with that black?
Nothing. I mean, that's me, a little tan, a little sunny California. I look gorgeous. I look beautiful.
So why would you want to change your color?
I wouldn't want to change. It just happened. Yeah, I didn't sit one day and I was like, why do I want to change? It just happened. Do you have a perm in your hair?
So it's about, is it cosmetic or is it psychological?
Do you have a perm in your hair?
Is it cosmetic or is it psychological?
See, answer me, because if you answer me, I can tell you.
Look.
Do you have a perm in your hair? The same reason why you perm your hair is the same reason why I chose to do what I do. I'm an adult. I can do everything that I want.
The same as, I understand that. That's the point. If you lighten it, it's your choice. But the message that you're sending out, do you accept that many women of colour believe that that message suggests to be darker is to be somehow inferior or less beautiful?
If they think that their whole body is a dark spot, then fine, because that's...
Now, Jackie Aina is a very prominent figure in the beauty world. I'm pretty sure every single one of you guys who's on this video know who Jackie Aina is. She's very big when it comes to inclusion. She's basically the face for a lot of black women in makeup. Now, Jackie Aina has been on YouTube for a very long time. She's currently, I believe, 29, and she's been on YouTube for over 10 years. She's really been doing her thing on here before getting paid was a thing. Now, let me give you guys a backstory about what happened way before what happened today, because today is when all the dragging happened. Now, here's a quick backup story. So, all this started a year ago. Yes. Well, no, not a year ago. Actually, almost 2 years ago. This happened around November of 2018. All this happened literally, I believe, the week before Thanksgiving. Jackie Aina basically called out Dencia because, if you guys didn't know, Black China was Dencia's new brand ambassador for her company, White Niches. White Niches is a huge, massive company that Dencia has solidified throughout the past couple of years, and it basically promotes lighter skin. And they were launching a new product, basically a whole kit for like $250. Now, after this went viral, Black China faced a lot of criticism, and not only that, so did Dencia. Dencia faced a lot of criticism because they were taking their kit and they were doing a launch party in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, if you don't know anything about West Africa, the entire west part of Africa is very big when it comes to skin bleaching. And I'm not going to put this on Africa. Skin bleaching is huge in Asia, of Indian parts. It's huge in, amongst Asians, Latinos. It's huge amongst people in general, even in the U.S. So, basically, after the launch party in Nigeria was announced, Jackie Aina decided to take it upon herself 2 years ago to basically reply to that when a news article posted it saying, keep this shit out of Nigeria. because if you didn't know, Jackie Aina is of Nigerian descent. So she was very upset when she found out that they were having a launch party in Nigeria, because if you guys didn't know, Nigeria out of all the West African countries has like the highest population according to a survey of women who admit to bleaching. After that, she then comments under her tweet saying, and take Dencia with you. Now, if you didn't know, Dencia is Dencia. Dencia is short for Dencia. So she basically said, and take Dencia with you. Now, after she said that started a lot of controversy because Dencia felt like Jackie Aina was assassinating her character and assassinating her brand.
After that, Dencia and Jackie then got into a huge Twitter beef. Dencia took to Twitter and she responded to Jackie and she said, I'm living my best life, ain't going back and forth with you, horse face. To which she then followed up by saying, how do people who haven't figured out their lives and can barely eat or pay their bills but got all the advice on how successful people should do stuff to be more successful? Why don't you apply that to your life and get ahead? Then Jackie clapped back and said, as recent as 10 minutes ago, Clorox Kathleen is still at it. And then she followed that up with posting a before and after picture of Dencia. So Dencia wasn't very happy about that.
2 years ago, Jackie Aina decided to address it. She decided to address the fact that her tweets dragging Dencia's brand and dragging Black China and Dencia, she decided to address it in a video titled, Let's Talk Skin Bleaching in the Black Community. And this video pretty much went fucking viral. As you can see, it has over 1 million views.
Also, everyone in this video who doesn't agree or feels like this video and all of the other advocating and tweeting and vocalizing that I've done about this topic, all of you people who think that it's pointless that I do these videos because people are still gonna bleach, you're part of the problem too. And also, you're lazy because instead of vocalizing potential solutions or coming up with solutions or going around telling people that they are beautiful when they need to hear it, okay? Because you're not willing to do the work it takes to help erase colorism. Don't sit here and say that me being vocal about the topic is pointless, sis. Be a part of the solution and say something. This is not to be offensive. This is just like from what I've observed, and that's why I can always tell when someone's bleached their skin. As far as I'm concerned, Ms. Dencia, I don't really take offense to what you think of me or to you calling me names because like I already know your judgment about looks is flawed. I already know because I know what you look like.
And after she addressed it, Dencia got a lot of backlash because in the video she did address Dencia. She even said that Dencia needs to learn how to understand that she's promoting the anti-blackness and the fact that she is using the fact that she had vitiligo as an excuse to sell bleaching cream and to lighten her whole skin tone is a mess. Because if you guys don't know who Dencia is, yeah, Dencia was literally my color and now she's literally a white woman. But anyways, Dencia wasn't very happy about Jackie Aina's video because it did stir a lot of hate, and then she also replied to Jackie Aina's video and she released this tweet saying this. She said the fact that Jackie Aina posted a video bringing 500 new customers, she basically said that after Jackie Aina did her video, Dencia got 500 new customers, and Dencia basically said, thank you very much, bitch. Thank you for your time and day. Come again. Now, after that, Jackie Aina stopped replying. Jackie Aina didn't care, Jackie Aina left it alone, and she ignored it. Fast forward to now, Dencia a couple of hours ago posted a photo. Basically, this was the caption. She posted a selected few of photos of Jackie Aina allegedly promoting skin lightening creams and skin brightening pigmentations and a whole bunch of creams that are used to lighten people's skin. So Dencia put on Instagram, and mind you, this isn't a post and delete. Dencia still has this up. Dencia decided to say, Dear Jackie Aina, you tried to bait me to insult your skin tone, but failed because I believe all black women are beautiful and come in all shades. But you are ugly as fuck inside and out. Here you are, horse face and all, promoting a skin lightening product, but on November 2018, you used those same ugly hands to type bullshit dragging me and China for creating something. Shake my head. You can't trust these horses. Anyways, you spend your time trying to bring down brands from people who literally built their brands from scratch. You are jealous and you hate so many brands who refuse to pay your ugly face to rep them. You tried it with Kim Kardashian, but she ignored you because your dumbass will cry racism. But your dumbass will cry racism if she addressed you. But now, let's do this with African girl versus African girl. You can't bring down what you didn't help create. You might have been enlisted in the army, sir, but I was raised by someone who ran the army. So, you can't try me. You aren't that powerful because if you were, you'd use it to create a brand and make money off of it, not wait for collaborations. You talk down about women who do cosmetic surgeries, but as soon as you had extra money, here you are with hard as fuck looking boobs done in Colombia for the low.
If there's something that you can't change, you have to accept it. You have no choice. And I guarantee you, just by doing little routine things to look in the mirror, tell yourself you look beautiful, feel beautiful.
You didn't have enough for an American doctor, huh? Humans and women like you are the worst. You spend time trying to clout chase off others. You aren't uplifting or helping any black women. You are selling them poison. Google the ingredients in the makeup you are promoting and tell me what it says. Your hypocrisy is showing, Horace. You are the true definition of self-hate. The brand you are promoting says help with pigmentation, not hyperpigmentation. So I guess you definitely don't like being pigmented skin, huh? Now you are going to the light and bright 2 shades from white look. Welcome to the other side, sis. And here's some of Jackie's before and afters in case you forgot what you looked like prior to skin lightening and cosmetic surgery. Oh, and you used other bleaching creams too. Don't forget that, Jackie Aina. Oh, and Jackie Aina, let's not leave out that cubic zirconia ring you bought yourself because we know that nigga you got can't afford one. I'll appreciate if you don't apply because if you do, I'll find you in this city and smack the dog shit out of your horse face, fraud ass. I dog walk hating hoes like you easy. Oh my god, that shit hurt my fucking feelings and she wasn't even talking about me. Now, long story short, she's basically trying to say that Jackie Aina is a hypocrite because Jackie Aina was promoting something that says lightening pigmentation. Now, Dencia tried to throw out that, hyperpigmentation and lightening pigmentation is completely different because pigmentation is your skin. It's your skin, and hyperpigmentation is basically something that's hereditary, something that comes from stress, or something that comes from, sickness, dark spots. People of color normally suffer from it. But after she put up that post on Instagram a couple of hours ago, Jackie Aina basically ignored the fuck out of her and ended up not responding. She actually ignored the fuck out of it, which honestly, I have to applaud Jackie for ignoring her because I probably would have had to drag Dencia one time for the one time if I was Jackie. Like I said, I don't hate Dencia. The only thing I don't like about Dencia is the fact that every time people try to hold her accountable for selling skin lightening creams, she always likes to play the victim. If you didn't know, Dencia's skin lightening cream, White Initious, actually launched back in 2014. And back in 2014, when a lot of news people and people in the media were trying to hold her accountable for selling skin lightening cream, the first thing she wanted to do is play victim and say, well, technically, I'm not selling that. Well, technically, it's for girls who want to do dark spots. And if girls want to, slather it all over their bodies, then it is what it is.
But I think is necessary. White Initious contains natural ingredients. It's not most people associate it with hate, but it's not about hate. Like there's many A-list celebrities who are blind in their skin. Absolutely. We all know them. You think they hate themselves? I don't think so.
It's just like, girl, call it what it is. You're selling skin lightening cream. Keep the same energy. So Dencia was upset because she felt like Jackie was assassinating her character, and I think with Dencia, she felt like it was hurtful that her own people and own group, especially black women, were dragging her for it. Because realistically, in my opinion, I don't think we should be dragging people for skin bleaching. I think we should be dragging people for consuming it and buying it. Now, Dencia made a very, very terrible mistake because she ended up looking really, really stupid. Now, it's crazy because she still has this post up, and she actually even limited the comments. You can't leave a comment unless you follow her or she follows you. But long story short, Dencia didn't fucking read. If you look closely at Jackie Aina's post, you will vividly see that Jackie Aina wasn't promoting skin lightening cream. If you look clearly at the post and you look clearly at what she's promoting, you would see that Jackie Aina is promoting an eye lightening cream. Basically, if you look up the product is a new product. Jackie's a brand ambassador. And a lot of these YouTubers and beauty gurus and influencers on Instagram, they get paid bands just to promote these products and be spokesperson for these skincare lines and makeup and so on and so forth. And this is literally what the product is. It was created by a company called Dermalogically. And if you look closely at the bottle, it's not that hard. You can clearly see Biolumin Eye Serum. Dermalogica is usually targeted towards women of color who have hyperpigmentation issues. Look closely at the bottle. eye serum. Dencia really has some fucking nerve, because if she had read it vividly and looked into it rather than trying to post something that her fan sent her, because the reason Dencia posted this is not because she stalks Jackie, it's because a fan actually DM'd Dencia and said, LOL, aw, Jackie Aina's using skin lightening cream. Didn't she drag you too for trying to, you know, sell skin lightening cream, and now she's promoting it? Yeah, Dencia, you know you done fucked up, right? What you should have did was look further into it, research, investigate, and look exactly what the bottle said. Dermalogica technically sells a variety of products for hyper skin pigmentation.
All of us suffer with those eye concerns and could really do with, you know, brightening and giving the eyes a boost. So I think it's great as a preventative product. But then also, if you're already experiencing some aging around the eyes, some fine lines, pigmentation, then our clinical studies will show that after that 8-week period of using.
So what Dencia should have did was zoom in and read what Jackie was actually promoting, rather than judge the brand as a whole and basically say that Jackie Aina is promoting skin lightening cream when that really isn't the case. And then she tried to use photos to try to basically prove her point that Jackie lightens her skin. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking doing that, because you just made some very nasty allegations and you just assumed a lot of fuck shit without actually verifying your sources. And this is what happens. A lot of times, I've had instances like this too, where people will come my DMs and say, oh, look what so-and-so said about you. Look what so-and-so did. So-and-so is shading you. But the first thing I do is, I don't run the social media and clap back. The first thing I do is investigate. I'm like, oh, so-and-so said this? Okay, let me investigate. Let me back check. Zoom in, do research, screenshots, receipts, all that, and then I verify if that person really meant that. And a lot of times, they don't really mean, and they're not really shading me. A lot of times, people just try to start shit just to start shit. You know how many times I've went on Instagram Live and people have literally screen recorded fuck shit and then tried to send it to the person that I mentioned and said, oh, he was throwing shade at you. And I'm just like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you feel me? So Dencia should have really looked into it before she decided to make serious allegations like that. And then you come for her husband, her fiance. Yeah, that's a little bit out of fucking line, especially because he has nothing to do with any of this shit. Now, Dencia does have a reason to be upset because she feels like Jackie assassinated her character. She also referenced the fact that Jackie Aina does cosmetic surgery. She was like, well, bitch, you get your boobs done. How you gonna come for people who want to lighten their skin, but you get your boobs done? Well, technically, in my opinion, I don't think getting cosmetic surgery is equal to lightening your skin and promoting white supremacy. I could see the argument, though. Like, I think it depends what you get done. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get a nose job, I feel like you're promoting white supremacy. If you're getting surgery to make your lips smaller, you're kind of promoting white supremacy. Breasts and boobs is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, women want to feel comfortable naked. Like, a lot of times women who get cosmetic surgery to make their breasts bigger or their butt look bigger, they just want to look good naked. And like I always say, I'm pro surgery. I have no issue against someone who wants to get surgery to enhance their body, because if you got the money to do it, if you genuinely have the money to do it, shit, why the fuck not? I mean, it's your money at the end of the day, and people love to say, well, love yourself, you should. Okay, well, easy for you to say when we're not the same person. Now, she tried to criticize Jackie Aina for getting cosmetic surgery, which I could see her argument, but I don't think it equates. I feel like it's comparing apples to oranges. Now, let's talk about the other claim she made. She also claimed that Jackie Aina has skin bleached in the past. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Jackie Aina looks the exact same. If you know anything about people who are brown skin or even light skin or dark skin, you know that sometimes during certain times of the season, they'll look slight bit darker or slight bit lighter. I mean, people accuse people like Nicki Minaj of skin bleaching. Even though Nicki Minaj has always looked like that, Nicki Minaj only looks a certain way depending on the season, depending on the lighting. So I don't think that was a good idea, because when it comes to melanin, it could sometimes adjust its form, and that just is what it is. So, yeah, there's that. And the fact that she assumed all this and decided to post it on Instagram is a little bit disgusting. I understand why Dencia is very defensive, because people have been attacking her cosmetics, her cosmetic, skincare line since it first came out. And a lot of times that's not good for business. That makes her look really, really terrible. And she doesn't like the fact that people compare her to white supremacy. But that's really what it is. If you lighten your skin, if you full-blown lighten your skin to look like a different shade than you are, you're promoting white supremacy. And it's really sad because, you see a lot of skin bleaching videos on YouTube all the time. I see girls on YouTube all the time who be looking crazy as fuck and don't even realize it.
And I feel like, y'all, you think I look like this now? You probably say, girl, you look really light. Girl.
I thought I was there until I started seeing my knuckles like really start changing. I'm like, dang girl, you wasn't even really there yet. You wasn't even really there. But look at this baby. We're almost there. I would say that I have some more red undertones. I look light out here outside. I still have some red undertones, but my skin has lightened a lot. And my mom told me last night, she's like, wow, you're getting lighter and lighter. I was like, thank you, Mom. Thank you, girl. My mom supports me. She knows that I want to do this, and she supports me. So I appreciate, and my sister supports me. So they're both light skinned, naturally light skinned.
And I'm a firm believer in, look, I'm not going to drag anybody for skin bleaching. Like, sometimes people send me videos of girls who legit do skin bleaching videos, and I'm just like, what y'all want me to do with it? Y'all want me to drag a girl because she's insecure about her skin tone? Isn't this a little bit hypocritical? I'm a firm believer in, if you want to skin bleach, go ahead. I don't condone it. I don't think it's okay. You're damaging your skin in the long run, but I don't think you should do that to your skin just because people don't like you. And I guess it's easy for me to say because in reality, you know, we live in a world where darker skinned people are always told and conditioned that they're not pretty enough and they're not good enough. And, you know, like I always say, if you ever questioned your blackness and how beautiful it is, yeah, think again, because you were conditioned to think that, when in reality, your blackness is perfectly fine. Your melanin is your natural, it's literally your natural sunscreen. Like, so Dencia doesn't have a reason to be upset because people are always dragging her. I mean, if you guys didn't know, a couple of years ago, this was around 2015, Lisa Ray actually dragged Dencia. She dragged Dencia and said that Dencia's products could cause skin cancer, which then led Dencia go into her lawyer's office trying to sue Lisa Ray. She tried to sue Lisa Ray, but unfortunately, the case got thrown out from what I've heard. I'm not sure what happened with that, but I heard that the case got thrown out. And Dencia never got to sue Lisa Ray. She got upset at Lisa Ray because Lisa Ray said, your skin lightening products can cause cancer. And that made Dencia very upset. And Dencia is very defensive when it comes to her business. And I'm a firm believer that when it comes to your brand, protect your brand at all costs. I don't care if you're a small boutique business. I don't care if you're a hair business. Please be mindful that when it comes to your brand, you protect your brand at all costs. Now, I understand why she doesn't like Jackie, but that gives you no excuse to attack her brand and say that she lightens her skin, especially when Jackie has always spoken against colorism. And she is the voice for all black women when it comes to colorism and inclusion amongst shade range, you know? So I'm a firm believer in when you assume shit about people, like you just never should assume. And here's why you don't assume.
You should never assume, because when you assume, you make an ass of you and me.
You should have kept your fucking mouth shut. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong at all. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if you skin bleach, whatever floats your boat and coats your throat. It is what it is. You know, I'm a firm believer in we shouldn't blame people for skin bleaching, because what is that going to solve? What is me criticizing somebody for skin bleaching going to solve? You know, at the end of the day, I might be like, oh, damn, like, you skin bleaching, like, that's a mess. But I'm not going to, like, go in on you and say, oh, fuck you, stupid bitch. I hate you, you stupid bitch. You need to learn how to love yourself. Like, where the fuck are we going to go with that? Because from what I've heard, I've watched reviews on Dencia's products, and a lot of people drag them. Sometimes it's the funniest shit in the world. Sometimes when people aren't dragging Dencia, they're uplifting her products and showing her love.
Yeah, these were the two products that I bought, and girls, it was a scam. It's a complete scam. And I would not recommend anyone to go out there and waste their money. Love yourself as you are, you know.
Some people show her love, some people don't show her love. But a lot of these products and a lot of these product reviews are usually funny as fuck. So, hey, at the end of the day, I blame the consumer. Let's not blame the person who makes it. And at the end of the day, Dencia has a good point. She made a point a couple of years ago where she said, it's my life, it's my skin, why can't I do what the fuck I want? Now, she has a point. She can do what the fuck she wants. But you have to understand that when you have a platform, a lot of people are going to be influenced by what you do to your body. And then there are going to be a lot of women of color who are going to see you enhancing your body and doing certain things and thinking, damn, like, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do it. Hence why, you know, everywhere you turn, your favorite Instagram model or your favorite influencer or your cousin or whoever wants to basically get their ass done. Everybody wants a BBL now. Like, that's just a huge trend, and I have no problem with it because society needs to fix their issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people drag Instagram models for not having the biggest ass. Like, I remember reading this one girl's comments, and this one girl's natural. She gets criticized because her butt looks weird, like Jordan Woods. Like, when I read the shade, when Jordan Woods does a takes a picture in a bikini, people criticize Jordyn Woods. People be like, oh, why her butt curved like that? Or, like her butt not plump. Like, people literally criticize Jordyn Woods for not having the most shapeliest butt, even though Jordyn Woods is thick. But at the same time, it's like, but if Jordyn Woods got her ass done, then y'all have a problem, right? Y'all criticize her now for not having the best looking ass, but then when she decides to get her ass done, it's a problem. So I think it starts with society. You know, we have to stop criticizing darker skinned girls. We have to stop with this European standard of beauty. We got to stop with the fucking nose jobs. We got to stop with the, oh my god, you know, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl. We got to stop shit like that. It starts with society before we can actually accept ourselves. Because until we can address our issue, how do we expect any other race to take us seriously? Until we can express our issues, and until we can actually have a full-blown conversation, and until black men can get on board and black women can get on board, then I think we have a lot of work to do. So this is how I feel. Dencia's products, she claims that Jackie Aina is just as bad due to the fact that Jackie Aina is, you know, using makeup that has toxic ingredients. And Dencia kind of made a slightly good point. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, how? Well, let's think about it for a second. Well, Jackie Aina uses a lot of different types of cosmetics. She uses CoverGirl, Neutrogena, and if you guys know anything about Neutrogena, you know Neutrogena is one of the most toxic brands that you could use. I know this might come as a shock to a lot of y'all, because a lot of y'all probably have Neutrogena sitting in your bathroom right now. Now, Neutrogena is a very popular household name product, but although it does magic, Neutrogena's makeup products aren't that good. It's not good for your skin because a lot of their products consist of a lot of nasty things. Like, I think Neutrogena has Parbane, I think that's what it's called, which, if you guys don't know what Parbane is basically a carcinogen. It's a carcinogen that's known for causing skin cancer or breast cancer. It's also a man-made chemical that's used to get rid of fungi and bacteria. Cleaning it may be good for cleaning products, but I don't think Probane is good. Probian, I think that's what it's called, is good for the skin, because believe it or not, your skin is very sensitive. Anything your skin touches, your skin will absorb. Hence why when you use certain lipsticks and you start to break out, or when you use certain makeups, you break out. Your skin is very sensitive. And, you know, it goes the same for any lipstick you use, the lip liners you use. Not even just that. CoverGirl. Jackie Aina frequently does use CoverGirl. Now, if you didn't know, CoverGirl has been known to use formaldehyde in some of their blushes. They've been known to use formaldehyde in some of their products. And if you guys don't know what formaldehyde is literally a chemical that has been known to be found in cigarettes. And Dencia does make a decent point where she says some of the makeup that you're promoting has toxic chemicals, so how you gonna come for me? But then again, Dencia, you trying to use that as an excuse is a little bit disturbing, because I can't just sit up here and say, that's like me sitting up here saying, oh, yeah, I'm eating potato chips, but y'all are eating ramen noodles. It's just like, you know, at the same time, it's just like, okay, but can you acknowledge what you're doing is bad? But then again, what Dencia is trying to say is, let's keep the same energy. She does have a good point. Keep the same energy. And I do believe that when it comes to using dangerous products, we shouldn't be using dangerous products in general. But then again, when it comes to products promoting white supremacy, you have to understand that there's a big difference, and we have a lot of work to do. And then she brings up the whole argument of, what about when white people tan? That is true. White people shouldn't be tanning either, because it's just like, well, damn, like, y'all are white privilege. Why don't y'all accept the skin y'all are in? And it's always been like that. Black people have been taught to be jealous of the little white girls, and white people have been taught to be jealous of us their whole fucking life, which is why they steal everything, but that's another video. So, anyways, these look so clean. But what was I saying? But yeah, so realistically, the whole tanning argument is a good point, and realistically, Jackie Aina using toxic ingredients is a good point. But then again, almost everything under the sun is going to kill you. Like, you know, Dencia using the argument of, well, what about the toxic ingredients you promote? Okay, cool. Well, are you going to keep the same energy when, McDonald's is out here allegedly feeding people horse meat? Are you going to keep the same energy when McDonald's is allegedly, putting up signs, when fast food restaurants are literally putting up signs that say may cause cancer? Are you going to hold them accountable? You know what I'm saying? So realistically, everything under the sun will kill you. That doesn't make it okay. Hence why whenever I use detergent, like I used to use Tide Pods, but now I don't use Tide Pods anymore. Now I use natural Tide Pods. Like I recently invested into natural Tide Pods. I recently invested into natural detergent. I recently started investing in natural cologne. I started investing into I stopped drinking a lot of things that aren't natural. Like a lot of things shouldn't be consumed. Like for example, like I stopped drinking caffeine. I stayed away from soda. Like a lot of things can legitimately kill you. So realistically, I don't think Dencia should be using the argument of, well, you use toxic makeup. Well, what does that have to do with white supremacy? That's apples and oranges. You do make an interesting point. We should all keep the same energy for things that'll kill you. But Jackie never said that your skin products will kill people. She's basically saying that your skin products are bad for the community as a whole, because mentally we have a lot of work to do. We still have, a lot of, colorism going on where, girls aren't even getting allowed in clubs because they're dark skin, or, then there's this whole texturism shit, and then you got people still using the whole team light skin, team dark skin shit, you know what I'm saying? And then you got people picking on the light skin people, and then you got people saying that they want mixed kids. They're only gonna date white men or light skinned men because they want mixed kids. And then, then we have so much stuff. We have fetishism, we have like with black men dating white women just for a sense of power. We have fetishism, we have texturism, we have colorism, we have a problem just getting along as a community as a whole. We have a lot of work to do. Like, I'm honestly going to give the black community about like 50 years. Comment how many years you're going to give the black community until they get it together, because I'm giving them 50 years to get it together, because it just seems like we're getting better, but then at the same time we're still like running in circles. Like, we're all playing frisbee with ourselves, continuing this ongoing battle. And a lot of times we're battling with ourselves, but a lot of times a lot of groups don't acknowledge us. When I say a lot of groups, I mean white people don't acknowledge the issue a lot of times because we can't even take each other seriously. But that's another video. But anyways, as far as Dencia and Jackie Aina, yeah, she does promote toxic products that, aren't natural. But hey, it is what it is. Makeup, there's a difference between makeup and there's a difference between skin lightening product. When you're creating a skin lightening product, you're creating a product that plays a role in white supremacy. Skin lightening creams ain't new. Makeup has always been around. Makeup started in Egypt, I believe. And long story short, makeup has been a form of self-expression. Makeup has been a form of glamour. And makeup, whenever you see somebody's makeup, it tells you what they're ready for. Right? Makeup could mean glamour. Makeup could mean red carpet. Makeup could mean, makeup could mean a lot of things. Makeup doesn't imply that you just want to change yourself because you're insecure. Just because a woman wears makeup, that doesn't mean she's insecure. There are women out there who don't mind leaving the house without their makeup. There are women who do mind leaving the house without their makeup, but it is what it is. Some people are insecure without makeup. Some people can literally live without makeup. You know what I'm saying? Some people go to the grocery store without makeup. Some people can go to school without makeup. And makeup is completely different from trying to lighten your skin. So I don't think she should compare makeup to skin lightening, because, yeah, the ingredients are toxic, but at the same time, you kind of have to own the fact that you're playing a role in white supremacy. Like, what's the point of running from it and denying it? Own it. And at the end of the day, if you're going to create a line that promotes people lightening their skin, because let's be real, Dencia, as much as you want to say that you can lighten your whole skin, yeah, come on, Dencia. Like, I know she does have vitiligo, because she says she has vitiligo patches on her thighs and on her legs and stuff, which is understandable. But realistically, did you really need to lighten your entire skin tone? And then somebody also made another good point. Somebody said, well, how about we hold Michael Jackson accountable for lightening his skin? Michael Jackson ain't here. But anyways, I do agree that we should hold people accountable for lightening their skin tone as a whole. And, I don't believe in dragging people for their insecurities. I believe in trying to understand, dissect their insecurities. Because there are a lot of women who feel like they're not pretty enough, so then they result into sleeping with a lot of men. It's men like that too, like men and women. Like if they're not secure with themselves, they result into being promiscuous and messing around with a lot of people in general. But realistically, a lot of times that stems from an insecurity. Y'all ever thought about asking a question like, why do you want to lighten your skin? What is it about that makes you want to lighten your skin? What's the point of saying, bitch, you stupid, why you lightening your skin? Or, bitch, you stupid, why you being a hoe? Well, you haven't even asked a question. You haven't even dissected the problem yet, What has Dencia been through in her life? Like, was Dencia teared down because of her vitiligo? Was Dencia bullied because of her vitiligo? Women who are promiscuous, men who are promiscuous. What happened in your life to where you felt like you needed to constantly sleep with somebody for validation? You know, let's ask questions. Let's dissect the problem rather than take out your torches and take out your pitchforks and criticize somebody for their own insecurities. Then she was clearly insecure, and her lighting her skin makes her more secure, and it is what it is. And, you know, I can't help at the fact that she wants to lighten her skin and make herself more secure. She is playing a role in white supremacy, yes, but she's also playing a role in women who want to get out of that slave mentality. Because there are women who lighten their skin, which I'm just like, okay, look, you look crazy, but if it makes you happy, then so be it. There are women out there who literally get box booties and shit, it makes them happy. Like, their asses are literally shaped like cubes and their thighs don't match, but it makes them more confident. They feel good when they go to the beach. They feel good when they're naked, and so on and so forth. So let's dissect the problem and understand where it's coming from. And as far as Dencia coming from Jackie Aina's husband, that was fucking whack. Really? You called her nigga bro? Do you really know who her nigga is? Like, come on now. Like, I'm not saying I know who her nigga is, but I mean, let's leave him out of it considering that he wasn't involved in the first place. Let's relax, Dencia. You have a good reason to be mad because you feel like a lot of people are assassinating your character and assassinating your brand, but realistically, you kind of got to hold yourself accountable and accept the criticism for what it is. The majority just isn't going to agree. And not only that, Dencia, if you guys didn't know, when a lot of people were criticizing her for promoting skin lightening cream in Africa, she actually flipped the script when the Shade Room was dragging her and everybody in the Shade Room was reporting on her. She flipped the script and she actually posted receipts to show everybody, hey, although you guys claim that I'm bringing nastiness in Africa and in the motherland, best believe that most of my marketing and most of my money comes from America. Because if you guys can see on this picture right here, you can see that her biggest people that order from her are from Canada, France, a lot of people who live in Nigeria order from her, and in South Africa. South Africa is a huge bleaching consumer. Believe it or not, look at the top of the charts. America is #1 for skin bleaching. Let's keep the same energy. Now, as far as the product that Jackie Aina was promoting, yeah, Dencia, you look really fucking stupid. Take that post down because you look really dumb trying to prove a point just because you're upset. Now, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That was that for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. And yeah, I'm going to go the fuck to sleep. Enjoy my mango. Make sure you guys click that car marshal link because as I get paid, click that link. Search through the website because I get paid per commission. I get paid per click. That's how you guys can support me. My podcast comes on February 1st. It'll be on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, and I'll be announcing the name very, very soon. So my podcast is coming really soon. I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Click that car marshal link. Let me know what videos y'all want to see next. And yeah. Stay in school, kids. Choice out this bitch. I mean, fuck, this is my second channel. I mean, that's not my outro. Bye. I'm trying to keep singing so I can make it longer.